Welcome to Carib Gold Olga. In this video, we're going to be talking about NeNe and this man, this African man who she just left. So it looks like the thrill is gone for NeNe and her boo. You know, this guy that she was so much in love with a couple of months ago, now she can't wait to get rid of him. She says, this narcissist, he is something else. He has got to go. My words, he's got to go. But that's what she meant. He's got to go. Hit the like bell as you come onto the page. Let's get into this story. So NeNe and this guy, who she was madly in love with a couple of months ago, was driving. I guess they went to a restaurant. They had a couple of drinks in them. And honey, she decided to just get on her live and lay into this guy. And all he was doing was laughing. It's nothing worse than you trying to tell somebody off and they're laughing at you. You know, they're not even, it's not even affecting them, this telling off. So she just, I guess, picked up the phone and just decided to tell it to the world. If he's not taking it serious, she telling it to the world. She said she needs a younger man. And I said, oh, so you're going to go snatch up some of them little ones in the cradle, huh? You're another cradle snatcher. I don't call them cougars, honey. These women are coming after your little babies, your little boy babies. When they come to your house to visit and you say this is auntie and the child is only 2 and 3 and they're 40 years old, they got an eye on that 2-year-old. So don't keep them out your house. Keep them out your house. In any event, NeNe says she needs a young one. She needs to break him in. That's what they do with these young kids. They break them in. But I guess sooner or later, these women are going to learn that it's not the person you're picking up with, honey. It's you. You running from yourself. That's what it is. If something's wrong with everybody you're dating, the young ones, the old ones, the middle, in between, even the ones that haven't been born yet, they're going to find fault with it. So these are the women who are searching, but they're searching in all the wrong places because what they need to fix is themselves. They get enough plastic surgery and the plastic surgery is not doing its job of getting Mr. Right to them, and then they blame everybody that comes into their life that something's wrong with you, you're a narcissist. No, honey, something's wrong with you. You need to go on a couch and fix whatever the issue is inside. I'm not saying anything is wrong with NeNe, I'm just speaking in general. But in any event, let's listen to this video she put out concerning this man that she's dating and about to drop.
They make up these stories and have everybody around them believing the story. And this particular narcissist is the kind of narcissist, first of all, this narcissist checks every single box. This is the kind of narcissist that wants everybody to believe that you're a bad person when you're not. They make up these stories and have everybody around them believing the stories. They talk to lots of women. They're just major cheaters and they're heartbreakers.
Okay, ladies, let's get real. If a man talks to a lot of women and he dates a bunch of women because he's not married, because this man is not married that she's going out with currently, he was when they met. He wants to play the field and sow his oats some more before Father Time catches up with him. And for a lot of people, that is not the way to go. You know, some people, they date one person and they stick to that one person, but everybody is different. He is different. He wants a bunch of women. So he got to live his own life. I cannot live it for him nor NeNe. So let the man be. Let him do whatever it is he want to do. That's what I say. Most guys want to play the field before they settle down again. Does that make him a narcissist? I think not. The man just want to date. Just like how NeNe is dating. What's wrong with him dating a couple of women? She thinks she's the cat's meow and a bag of chips and 2 snaps in a circle and all of that. No, honey. There are more fishes in the sea and this man about to find out. And he like what he's seeing out there, you know. He have you as an anchor, but he wants to go fishing, you know, because the sea is big and wide. So he wants to put his worms on the hook and throw it out there out to sea and cast his net and see what he can catch. And if one fish don't look good, he can throw it back and catch another one, and another one, and another one. Miss NeNe Leakes don't like that because she thinks she's all that and a bag of chips. So what's wrong with that? Leave the man alone. Let the man have his little fun. He's been cooped up with a wife, that wife in Africa that he divorced. And NeNe probably thought that, oh, okay, he divorcing his wife, I'm going to be second in line. No, honey, it don't work like that. This man is playing the field. Anyway, let's get back to this video.
And they're not good people. They're the total devil. This is how I feel.
So the first part of the video, she was talking in her house. And in this part, she's in the car driving. Apparently they went to dinner or something, driving back home. And they're in an argument, but the argument is one-sided because he's not answering. He's just laughing at her. And she's going on and on and on how he's a narcissist. And, if she had to do it again, she wouldn't. And all this foolishness. The man is just laughing at her because he knows the relationship is over. And guess what? He been moved on. He just with NeNe right now for comfort. I think they're split up. Currently, they're no longer in a relationship. But I guess by making this video, NeNe is announcing to the world that she's no longer together with this man. But they're no longer together. It was a done deal when he was laughing at her. This man knew what time of day it was. He had moved on already. But NeNe was the last to get the memo.
This is how I feel. Like I was in a very long relationship. I'm really used to being in relationships. Honestly, I am. I don't think there's ever been a time in my life when I've been single. If I've been single for, it was 5 minutes, and then I was on to the next relationship. And that's a problem within myself that I need to work on, okay? And I am aware of that. I hopped into this relationship extremely early. We were having a great time. And I know the times are always not great. Sometimes they change. Such an asshole, it doesn't make any sense. And I don't want to be in a relationship where I have to deal with somebody that's an ass. I want to have fun.
Guys, you can tell this man has been disrespecting her because as she's talking, he puts on the radio. And the radio is going, and he's laughing at her at the same time. So it's two different modes of disrespect he's throwing at her right now. The radio is on to drown her out, and then he's laughing at her. I'm telling you. And then he's like, oh, baby, oh, relax, baby. How many drinks you had, baby? I said, man, she should have kicked him out of the car. If it's her car he's driving. But I'm telling you guys, the way he's laughing at her tells me that he has seen her without her makeup. And it was not pretty. A lot of you women make that mistake. Some of what you hiding with the makeup, a man is not supposed to see ever. Okay? Like if you met him a certain way and you had all this painted on makeup, don't ever take it off. Go to bed with that crap, okay? Because the minute you take it off, he's going to be saying, what did you do with my wife? Where is my wife? Some people get divorced over that stuff. So the way you met him is the way you're going to keep him. If you met him with a whole lot of makeup on and you take that sucker off and you go to bed with your bonnet and your cold cream all over your face and you call yourself all looking natural, that man did not meet you looking natural. So don't you make that mistake. I have a feeling NeNe Leakes made that mistake. So all that man can do now is sit there and look at her and go like, that's all he's doing right now, laughing at her. Because he has seen her in her natural. That man said, I had a dream, but the dream wasn't you. I've been to the mountaintop and I've seen better.
I have a good relationship.
Just stop it, baby.
What do you mean when I drink?
Just stop.
But all jokes aside, some of you don't know when to stop, whether you're male or female. When your partner says stop, you stop. You're trying to keep the peace, or are you not trying to keep the peace? Clearly here, this man is trying to keep the peace, but NeNe just wants an argument. She wants to keep going with this negative energy. So clearly to me, this was not going to work out. If this is the dynamic of the relationship, when he wants peace, she does not, and she just keeps going on and bitching to resolve a problem that is not there. Because from what I'm listening to, I don't see a problem here at all. Maybe there are other underlying issues that she's not addressing clearly. Because she's not saying nothing. She's talking loud and saying nothing. She's talking about him being a narcissist and all the boxes are checked, but she didn't tell us what he's doing. She have not so far. And that's why I said she's talking loud and saying nothing. Now, what I found to be telling is when he said, you had, or you usually have a couple of drinks and then you get on Instagram and you start stuff. That's essentially what he was saying, which is very telling. She's a troublemaker in this relationship. She have unresolved issues with this man, and a couple of drinks, it comes out, and then she's got to go on Instagram and tell it to the world. That does not make for a happy relationship. Nobody wants their business thrown out there for the world to know what's going on. NeNe apparently does not mind her business going out there because remember, she's a reality star, but he's not.
What did I drink, Yanni? It is 4:21
a couple of
p.m.
drinks at Houston, so stop.
Oh, we came. We
And
went
you
to
go
Houston.
home when you drink. Yes, we just left Houston. When you go and you drink, then you get on the Instagram, you make all kinds of fanatic. Just stop.
This man is out of control. I just.
If you do that,
How many drinks did you have, Yanni?
I mean, what?
Drinks that you have?
I have 2 glasses of wine. That's all.
That's it. I just can't handle these issues. I just don't want the issues. Yes, I understand it takes two people, and I know that it takes.
Just sounds like if she was picking on him. Maybe she's jealous that he's got all these other women.
Takes people to work through issues. I've been in a long relationship, so I understand the give and take of a relationship. But this.
You done with your video, baby? You done with your video? Let me do that better video. It cannot make sense. Because your video make no sense.
This is a problem.
Alright, cut the video up, please.
That man knows he's talking a bunch of nonsense in her ear. And NeNe had probably fell for it in the beginning, but now she's not having it. It sounds like, yeah. That's what it sounds like. A bunch of gibberish. But in the beginning, I bet you she was like a schoolgirl, all smiling and all blushing. And now she can't stand the sound of his voice.
You done with your video, baby? You done with your video?
So I guess he's trying to tell her that she's going off the deep end for nothing. But she wasn't hearing it. What does NeNe expect? She picked up in an African man who believes in polygamy. A lot of women, a lot of wives. She thought she was the exception to the rule and she was going to change him. She was just an extra, a plus one.
The kind of man that I would be looking for is a man that is emotionally available. I need somebody that's emotionally available for me. I need somebody that supports me. How many drinks did you have, Yanni?
How many what?
Drinks that you have?
I have 2 glasses of wine. That's all.
That's it. I just can't handle these issues. I just don't want the issues. Yes, I understand it takes two people, and I know that it takes people to work through issues. I've been in a long relationship, so I understand the give and take of a relationship. But this.
I'm going to tell you what this is, guys. NeNe is so used to Greg, her having her own way with Greg. But she have to realize, everybody ain't Greg.
You done with your video, baby? You done with your video? Cut that video. Let me do that better video. It cannot make sense. Because your video make no sense.
This is a problem.
Cut the video up, please.
So the kind of man that I would be looking for is a man that is emotionally available. I need somebody that's emotionally available for me. I need somebody that supports me. I need somebody that is my equal. And I'm just being honest. I think I prefer to date men that are probably 10 years younger than me.
Well, there you have it, folks. NeNe Leakes is jumping off the old people's train and jumping onto the young people's wagon. She's officially a cradle snatcher. But I haven't made up my mind yet if she looks like Tamar Braxton or K. Michelle. I guess it's a cross between the two of them. They all clone. They all look like if they've been cloned into each other. That's what it looks like. Like if they all go into the same plastic surgeon, and so they're working with 2 or 3 noses as an example. So when K. Michelle went and Tamar went and say, I want that nose, that's the same nose that NeNe ended up with. So they're all working from the same plastic surgeon. That's what it looks like. But I have to say, the plastic surgery that she had done was all worth it. It was money well spent because she's just looking fabulous. Even the little cross eyes she used to have. She used to have like a lazy eye or something wrong with one of those eyes. Looking like something like what TJ's eyes are looking like. Now, I don't know if she had any work done on her eyes, but it's looking good. Everything is just, looks like a total makeover. She's had a lot of plastic surgery. Nose, mouth, cheek, eyes, you name it. It looks like she's had it. And this is all alleged because some of these people got all the plastic surgery done and they pay the doctors to just do away with the medical information and you can't prove nothing. And so they take you to court and claim that it's false information and they are going to hit you with some type of lawsuit and then you can't prove it. So on this page, everything is alleged. But I hope all them fillers can stand up to a young man. Whenever she get that young man, because these young men will have you crawling on the ceiling like if you're in one of them Portuguese movies. All right? And all them fillers and plastic surgery might not stand up. The bus may start falling apart and everything else, relocating and migrating. A lot of women don't tell you that. These old cougars, when they meet up with these young guys and they have them slinging from pillar to post and have them crawling on top of the ceiling, a lot of that stuff that they got in their body start migrating because these young boys are no joke. I say leave them alone. Leave these young boys alone. If you want your health, leave them alone. I'm over and out on that note. Don't forget to hit the bell. The like bell, that is. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. And I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you for watching.